Now, breaking news from Channel 8 News Now.
Have you heard anything about them repairing the gas line? Was it okay for anybody to go inside? This is still a very active scene, and right now investigators with Metro's homicide and robbery unit still here trying to piece this all together. A company struggling homeowners turn to for help has been shut down by the state. CCFD officials say they simply don't have a timetable on when they will be able to get a control on the fires. Thankfully, no one was injured during this morning's robbery. From the time they first arrive on scene, this air rehab unit can be set up within a matter of 10 minutes, containing water, Gatorade, fans, and other equipment to help those firefighters battle the flames of the fire.
I want him to get one. I feel bad.
That's a three.
Yes.
A coroner's inquest today ruled 6 Henderson officers were justified in shooting and killing a woman after she led them on a crime spree. The parade is supposed to last until about 2 o'clock this afternoon, or whenever they're able to get every single one of these 200 entries down 4th Street. See, and oh my God. I want to know what's going on fire. Well, Chris, as far as we know, Las Vegas Fire and Rescue just arrived on scene a couple of minutes ago. We were actually getting ready for the 6:30 show, and then all of a sudden, we just saw a huge plume of black clouds. One of the organizers about how they've been waiting all day to try and get inside to try to assess the damage, but a number of the business owners were not allowed inside because of that potential gas leak that they were working on trying to cap. So, see firefighters starting to push out that smoke a little bit, and it's starting to get a lot closer to where we are. As you can see right now, just a cloud of smoke right now, just completely suffocating this area, just completely turning it black at this point.
And to their families, it's a place that's trained people to go out in the community and work, and it's just shocking.
Some of the firefighters getting a handle on it. It seems like when they're getting a handle on it, there seems to be flames just rising right back up. Is there something in there that might be fueling this so far?
Yeah, we don't know what's in there right now. We're talking to the people, and we're going to find out. But if it's a thrift store, it's probably got clothing, furniture, a lot of things, a lot of good fuel for a fire.
Hey, I'm just hanging out with Carlos, and I'm also hanging out with Emilio here at the San Gennaro. It's just some of the guys you can see at the San Gennaro Fest when you come down here at the Silverton Lodge. Later on this week, the feast runs through Sunday. With me is Dominic Palmieri, who is in charge of all of everything that's going on here. Dominic, I guess just when people come here, what do they need to know? What do people need to be aware of when they come?
First of all, guys, buongiorno Las Vegas. I want everybody to know we're at the beautiful Silverton Hotel and Casino right off of I-15 and Blue Diamond. We've got the 31st annual San Gennaro Festival going on. There's fun for everybody. There's food, there's free entertainment, there's carnival rides. We have, as a matter of fact, this weekend, Tony Saka and his orchestra. Rumor is Tony Orlando might even come over and say hello to his friends over here. We got Mario and Jenny from America's Got Talent. Sir Elton and Billy are going to be here with the tribute show. Zoe Bowie, Lonnie Messalucha, and then Rick Fono with the Jersey Boys is going to be coming down as well. It's $8 for adults to get in, $7 for seniors, and kids 58 inches and smaller, they get in free.
So a good deal, especially for Mother's Day. So if people want to come down here, it's a good thing to come down to. There's also a number of vendors, so you can buy mom something too.
There's over 100 vendor booths here. There's about 50 food stands. There is something for everybody here at the San Gennaro Festival. The #1 asked question this year, where is the deep fried tiramisu?
Deep fried tiramisu, this is what it is. I'm gonna try it on the air.
This is available at the giant Fairfix stand, right over on the southwest corner of the festival site. Is that good?
That's oh my God, that's
good.
so
I
good.
told you. Little chocolate Cabernet wine sauce on top. Give it a little gas with the powdered sugar. It's heaven.
You know what? Dominic was telling me that yesterday there was a group that came in here. There's a woman who asked to have deep fried pizza.
Deep fried pizza. If you're out there, deep fried pizza, she tried it. She loved the Oreos and she loved the tiramisu. And she said, could you deep fry anything? And said, we'll give it a shot. She came back to the pizza stand, to Enzo's, bought a giant piece of pizza, and we deep fried it. It was amazing.
Dominic, thank you guys so much. As we mentioned, the San Gennaro feast going on here at the Silverton Lodge and Casino up until Sunday. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
You are too much. I cannot believe how much he has eaten this morning.
If you're placing bets on the latest internet craze,
there was a man there who was doing something very inappropriate.
Be prepared to see and hear any and everything with Chat Roulette.
That was really weird.
With the click of a mouse, you're connected to random strangers from all over the world.
Those guys from Italy Holland, Amsterdam.
And their web cameras instantly beams you images of things you may or may not want to see. As we tried it for ourselves, we quickly learned that nothing, and I mean nothing, is off limits from this website. First, it was the disgusting.
And there's a guy without a shirt on.
To the dumb.
This isn't too bad. Two guys playing video games.
And even the demented.
This guy needed a human foot to cure AIDS.
It was all found within minutes of being on the site, but the most disturbing image of them all may be the one that greets you as soon as you step up to the table to play.
How can kids as young as 16 have access to those? It's crazy.
That's right, you only have to be 16 years old to play, and for some parents, it's a cause for concern.
How are they checking to make certain that when you're on there, you are 16 and you're not 12, 13, 14 or younger?
We showed mother of two, Lisa Myers, the website for the first time, and she says it's not something she's willing to gamble on.
It's concerning and it's disgusting to know that, some of those, lewd acts like is going on right now. It just randomly pops up and your child can see that.
As he prepares for his shift.
Okay, we're ready for the day.
Nevada Medic car driver Zach Ratner Miller waits for his first call of the day.
We have a call up to Silver Ridge. It's a rehab that's on Charleston and Torrey Pines.
It's not an emergency, but the call is still critical.
We transport Mr. Dickerson. We're going to put some Christmas music on, okay?
That's because Zach and other AMR drivers are making sure medical patients at Valley Nursing Homes are home for the holidays by offering free rides.
It's joyful for me because I get to take someone home to be with their family, and they get to spend this wonderful holiday with them. Even though that they've been in the hospital or the rehab for a long time, they can go now and spend quality time with their family.
The first stop.
Merry Christmas, Sammy. How are you? We're going to be taking you home, okay? You ready?
Making sure Sammy Dickerson is home for Christmas.
They're happy to be leaving the hospital because of their illness and going home and spending time with their family.
As he's loaded into the van,
Gotta wear your seatbelt, Sammy. Okay?
Sammy gives the okay.
It's a lifesaver.
Sammy's father says having the program allows Sammy more time with friends and family and the chance to relax more at home.
Sammy, you're home.
Even with the program, Samuel says he's looking forward to the last ride that brings Sammy home for good.
We always talk about a final recovery and a place where a time when he won't have to be away from family and friends.
Jonathan McCall, 8 News Now.
Now, Nevada's #1 newscast at 11. This is 8 News Now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan McCall. We heard from former Governor Kenny Gwynn's family tonight for the first time since their father died suddenly yesterday morning. Gwynn's 2 sons and a close friend shared with the public some of their profound grief. They described what the former governor and educator meant to them and so many other Nevadans. 8 News Now reporter Jonathan Martinez was there and has the story. An autopsy was performed on Gwynn this morning, but the results will not be released for a couple of weeks. After the exam, his body was taken to Palm Mortuary. Members of the Metro Police Department and the Nevada Highway Patrol escorted the van carrying his casket. A viewing for Gwynn will be set for Monday night at 7 o'clock at St. Joseph Husband of Mary Catholic Church. That's off of West Sahara and Tenaya. Funeral services will be held in the same church on Tuesday morning, starting at 10 a.m. The family is asking, in lieu of flowers, donations be made to the Kenny Gwynn Memorial Millennium Scholarship Fund. We have the address to send those donations on our website at 8newsnow.com. A company struggling homeowners turn to for help has been shut down by the state after customers started complaining. Now 4 people who worked at that business are accused of taking money from desperate homeowners and then pocketing it for themselves. 8 News Now is live. Aaron Drawhorn is on Rainbow near the 95 with the state's accusations and the business's response. Now some drug charges have been also filed against Tracy and Terry Starks because when their home was raided, authorities say they found large amounts of pot. The Attorney General's office encourages the public to check with them or the Better Business Bureau before hiring a business that promises to modify your loan. In other news, the state's foreclosure mediation program is working and helping many people stay in their homes. Foreclosure mediation has been in effect for about a year now, as so far, 43% of those requesting mediation have been able to stay in their homes. About a third of the lenders, though, failed to show up for mediations and were not allowed to move forward with foreclosures. Of the thousands of people who requested mediation, 1,600 were able to save their homes. Some 445 mediations ended with lenders being able to move forward, though, with foreclosures. The Nevada FDIC has yet taken over another Las Vegas bank. The FDIC commissioner says Southwest USA Bank had inadequate capital and mounting loan losses. Customers can still access their accounts over the weekend, though, and beginning on Monday, the bank will be taken over as a branch of Plaza Bank. Customers with questions can still call the FDIC. That number, 866-934-8944. The family of the man shot and killed by Metro officers outside the Summerlin Costco is launching a new effort to find answers. In less than an hour from now, a series of billboards featuring Eric Scott will be lit up around the valley. 7 signs will carry Scott's picture with the message, "Let the truth be known." The billboards are being paid for with donations from supporters. Scott's family and friends say they want to make sure the public does not forget about the case. Those digital billboards will be switched on at midnight in high traffic areas around southern Nevada. They'll stay lit up for the next month. A coroner's inquest today ruled 6 Henderson officers were justified in shooting and killing a woman after she led them on a crime spree. This was seen back on June 7th as officers were called to a home at the Dragon Ridge Golf Course. Police say Kelly Dupriest and Carlos Pedraza drove onto the golf course, broke into a home, and then stole a car. Officers followed them, and after the couple ignored several commands to get out of that vehicle, officers say Dupriest put the car in reverse and then started driving right at them. 6 officers fired, killing Dupriest and injuring Pedraza. The woman accused of causing a deadly DUI crash has been denied a bail reduction. Miranda Dalton pled guilty to driving drunk and slamming into 28-year-old Paul Maidman's car back in April. Another bail reduction attempt in June was also denied. Dalton is facing 8 to 20 years behind bars and is scheduled for sentencing on August 16th.